You play too much. Hold up. Beat drop. Crowd locked in, they know. It's the Shakedown Shenanigans show. It's the Shakedown Shenanigans show. Whoa, go let him know. Whoa, go let him know. Whoa, LRP. Going for broke. Laughing off the words. Let I quote. You'll find it dope. Into your veins. From the New York Giants to the whole damn game. Setting the sports world all in flames. Hit that subscribe, man. I talk my talk, they clip my clips. Yeah. Mic on fire, I flip my scripts. From draft night dreams to the sideline smoke, I crack one joke, whole fan base woke. Win, lose, we still go live. Chat going wild when the takes collide. Ask Ghost, same, freeze, Shakes and E, they ride this way. That's a stamp on me.
Yeah. What's going on, Big Blue Nation? How we doing? Yes. What's going on? Good morning. It's the Shakedown Shenanigans show, episode 3. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Weekend is over and we here. So good morning. Wake your ass up. You know what I mean? Time to get it in. Time to start this Tuesday morning. Yes, sir. Shakedown Shenanigans. Let's get it all the way out the way. Last week's show was trash. I ain't even gonna hold you. Last week's show was absolute trash. But I'm glad to be back in the seat regardless. Shit like that happens. Been watching the show on Netflix where comedians bomb. Learning the tricks of the trade. Shit happens. It is what it is. But that's in the rearview mirror. And we looking forward in this New York football Giants season, baby. You know what I mean? The draft is over and we won, baby. Yeah, we won. I don't give a damn what you say. We won. Man, we're gonna talk about it, man. But yeah, the draft is has completed. That part of the situation is done. We move on to workouts and mini camps and all that next month. So super excited. A lot of conversation coming out of it. So we're going to discuss new draft class. We're going to get into it. So thank you for tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the tribe. Hopefully you guys tuned in during the draft coverage this past weekend. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people came through. Shout out to all the content creators out there doing the hard work. Man, I'm a fan of y'all's. I hope to only be a fan of yours as the Shakedown series and Shakedown Shenanigans continues. But shout out to the crew. Salute to the brothers. Man, we're going to talk about it, though. We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs in this episode. You know what I mean? A lot of things happened yesterday. A lot of craziness, a lot of disappointment. I ain't even want to talk about it. I ain't say nothing in the past 2 days to the brothers. You know what I mean? They said nothing in the past 2 days. They probably don't even know what the hell this show was about today. But we're gonna get into it, man. Goddamn Pistons. What you doing to me, Pistons? How does this happen? You know what I mean? But we're gonna get into it. But so Shakedown Shenanigans, man. Draft class welcomes, you know what I mean, 2026 New York Football Giants rookie class. They're all right there, you know what I mean, from Avril all the way over to Jack Kelly, baby. You know what I'm saying? I made it again. I had one this year, you know what I mean? Jack Kelly was the guy that I had as a potential Giant that I wanted them to draft. So feel good about that. I always feel good when they pick somebody you was watching, you know what I mean, specifically. So I had Jack Kelly there. So salute to Jack Kelly, man. I hope he make the 53, which I'm sure he would. Special team was crazy. You know what I mean? The guy is instinctual. Him and he had his buddy with him. I don't know why he wasn't right there along with him, but I think his name was Brisker. Both of them together was, you know what I mean, was dope. So wonder where he at, probably looking to his life. But shouts out to Jack Kelly, man. Reese, best player available. I know a lot of people was going on the Downs thing, and even our own wide receiver. And shouts out, I feel remiss to shout out John Harbaugh and even he didn't speak for him or anything like that, but it was just the realest response that you could possibly have. He's like, shit, he came in and said, well, shit, I was wondering how we gonna use him. He was like, well, I'll show you. So I was like, that was cool. So shouts out to them and that for putting all that nonsense to rest. But I will say this, neighbors, you don't need to be on the couch with Parsons no more. I'm just gonna say you straight up. I've been walking this earth for a lot of years, and I feel the right to say that, yo, stay off the couch, bro. You know what I mean? Stay off the couch with anybody right now, but whatever. I know it's the game. It's the way folks live now, but whatever. But definitely one of Francis, offensive lineman, was our second selection at 10. I don't mind it whatsoever. I think it was a great move. You absolutely need to invest something premium into the offensive line. Could not go into another season with just Andrew Thomas as being the primary headliner. You know what I mean? You need another headliner there. I thought they did right with this pick. So that's going to be awesome. And everybody's going to feed off each other. And I hope they all make each other better. Because if that is the case, then my son, Daniel Falele, say his name, Daniel Falele, is going to benefit off of that. And I'm telling y'all, that boy get the glow. If that boy get the glow along with the rest of these people, man, I'm telling you, I understand that he may not have it in Baltimore. And he showed up on some bad film. But I told the brothers, I was like, man, if I get the time to sit down, I'm going to get some. It was like, I don't want to see no film from Minnesota. So you're going to get this film from Minnesota because that's what I saw. And that's what I think he could be. I don't know what the hell happened in Baltimore, but if Daniel Falele can capitalize off of the talent that's around him, and Francis and Thomas, and I wish we would have got Vera Tucker. They would have been able to pick up Vera Tucker in the offseason as a free agent. He ended up going somewhere else, but I was like, damn, if they can get him too. But don't be greedy, as DMX said. So then we move on to Carlton Hood. Carlton Hood, 37. Excellent pick here after looking at the tape. I'll be honest, I didn't watch much of him or didn't know much of him prior to. But I do now. And I'm excited to see all of it in this defense. It's going to be awesome. And them boys get away this time, man. This collective, this group, this coaching staff, they're going to get away. Be able to lock in and focus. Talking about who's going to win the NFC East. Talking about Dallas. Somebody need to check the contracts on ESPN and Jerry Jones with this Dallas talk. You know what I mean? The fix is in. I'll say that again. The fix has always been in for that team and the conversations that folks have on national television about that team. Daggone well, the Giants defense got ferocious over the weekend. Ferocious. Even more so. Let's see, shouts out to Davon. He said, Lele going to get QB killed, big dog. It looks like he falls asleep when the balls are snapped. Well, I hope that's not the case. I hope he's not narcoleptic. You know what I mean? I definitely think he should get I ain't think of a word to rhyme with that, but no worries. I just hope that ain't the case. Hope that ain't the case at all. For real. But who knows? I think when do different environment, maybe the toolage, maybe somebody is different can connect with them on a different level, probably get these techniques right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. You're too crazy and big to be not utilizing this. But many have been the same size and have not. So who knows? But salute to them. Appreciate you tuning in, brother, and appreciate that. I can't say nothing to Baltimore. I said the court has me. I got no case. I got no case as far as the evidence has been presented. However, I still find a way. You know what I'm saying? I'll still find a way. Maybe his cleats was too small, you know? So we'll give the man a bigger size shoe. So next on we move to Malachi Fields. Excuse me. Malachi Fields from Notre Dame, big body wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Calvin Johnson like or esque, as the people have said over the weekend. Catch radius ridiculous. Definitely needed a power forward type dude to fit in this offense. Man, schematically, what that can look like. Neighbors, please stay off the couch, and I hope and I want nothing but the best for you, man. Please get the leg right, come back right. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss what this could be. For real. So, you know, Fields was a great pickup. Absolutely. I agree 100%. This was a fantastic pickup. I love what they could do. Matt Nagy, you better be in the lab. I know I would be in the lab cooking up something crazy with this offense. You know, Cam, get well soon. Get back fast. Everybody heal up. Put all the stuff in the blender, all the fruits and all that. The maga root, you know what I mean? The weeds, the berries, the ragweed, all that stuff that the folks do, you know what I mean? Freeze yourself like LeBron. It's one of them chambers, you know, put yourself on a payment plan. You a star. So somebody from some kind of school will be able to, you know what I mean, hold you down while you get yourself a freeze machine. So you guys can come back healthy and let's do this daggone thing because they're talking crazy out there in the NFC East. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Make no mistake. You know what I mean? Everybody got better. Sonny Styles is over in Washington, you know. And Giants fans, I know we sick about that, and I'm probably sick about that part too. I didn't want them to have these guys. I said I didn't, but it was inevitable because we were all picking right there. So you know, it is what it is. But and the question still remains: who got the better end of each Ohio State player? I think it's a hell of a conversation, marketing conversations for days. But so we're gonna see. But then we move on to Bobby. You know what I'm saying? He was already one that was wearing the uniform already, so I threw him on in there. You know what I mean? That ain't a shot to deck, so I hope you don't take that personally. It just happened that way. I'm doing this. I was making and creating. So leave me alone about how that worked out. But either way, welcome Bobby, you know. And I saw his work too. So fantastic pickup there, I think, based off of the film and what he could be in a potential plug and play up in this defense. So shouts out to him on that one. Then we move on to JC Davis. Yes, sir. JC Davis has self another person there in the trenches. You know what I mean? Extra depth. Thought this was a solid class, and then I end where I began with Jack Kelly at BYU. I think it was a good haul, man. It was a good draft, albeit I did wish that they did some moving and shaking a little bit more, and they did. You know what I mean? They did. They got back in and got Fields there. So, you know, I just had different spots where we moved up and where we kind of shifted. But I got no issues with this, man. I got no issues. We are charged up. I'm charged up. You know what I mean? So salute to the rookie class. Round of applause for the office. All y'all got to do now is put it together. Let's go win some football games here starting in August, September. You know what I mean? Start dancing on folks. You know what I mean? Start winning games so smooth and cool. Just got a vibe to yourself. I don't care what nobody say. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So salute to them. Thanks for tuning in. You know what I mean? Definitely a better start. I know the people can hear me now, so that's good. You know what I mean? Didn't want to miss this, you know? So getting on a little serious note here, we got a segment that I want to introduce that I've been doing for a while, but figured I added into this particular platform. So See, I can't listen to the smooth stuff. You know what I mean? When I'm about to talk about this, because let me tell y'all about road rage, man. Let me tell you about road rage. So, public service announcement, people, y'all need to put y'all damn phones down because why is this man? What is happening in front of him that makes him want to bite this goddamn steering wheel? That's what I want to know. This man is biting the damn steering wheel. That means he's so aggravated and pissed off. He's just like, you know what I mean? So what is happening in front of him? That's where the rage comes from, people. It's not him. He may look crazy right now, but he ain't the one with the problem. The person in front of him is the one with the problem, because I'm gonna guarantee you this: that motherfucker's on his damn phone, and there's a 65-mile-an-hour thing going on, and he's slowly drifting down to 42 or 37. And on the whole phone, shit turned to the side, watching the whole video. I know what happens when the shit turns to the side. You're on a damn phone. Put the goddamn phone down, America. So I'm telling you, road rage is not. It's not what you think it is. It's what happens prior to it. That's what you gotta ask yourself. You know what I'm saying? This lady one time, I know it's a 45-mile-an-hour area. 45. This lady, I swear, I promise you, I bullshit you not. True daggone story. Stops. Just stops. I said, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? DJ Scratch. Oh, I thought I had that in here. Anyway, I ain't got a DJ Scratch, but pretend that just happened and you just heard that. So I'm like, damn, what the hell wrong with you, lady? I'm a patient person. I'm a patient man. So I didn't honk. I didn't go crazy. I just took a deep breath. You know what I mean? That's my education and training kicking in. So I started taking a deep breath, doing my grounding techniques. I'm about to do what this motherfucker doing on the screen, but then I look and she's checking her messages. I see her through the thing and I'm looking too, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Because I'm mad. So my head moving, you know what I mean? So I said, this motherfucker on the phone? I said, this chick just stopped to check her messages? I said, oh, this is a pandemic. This is a pandemic. I gotta say something. You know what I mean? See something, say something. So, get off the goddamn phones. Drive the car. You know what I'm going to do? And you can't take this because I said this for the first time. So it's copyrighted after I said it. I'm going to create my own bumper sticker line that's going to read, can't be concerned with driving. I'm on the phone. That's going to be my number one. That's going to be the first one I create. Can't be concerned with driving. I'm on the phone. That's what it's going to say. I can't believe it. Get off the phones, America. So that was let me tell you by LLP. So get off the phone. That's this week. All right, so now on to this. Some of y'all enjoy the playoffs. I'm not enjoying it at all right now. But what's going on? A little quick news and rundown of the basketball. If you missed it over the weekend, got some teams went up, teams went down, and Lakers are currently in control of their series, beating the Houston Rockets 3-1 as it currently stands. I think they have a game tomorrow. Cleveland Cavaliers and Toronto Raptors are tied at 2-2. That is a surprise. I thought that the Cavaliers would probably be leading the series or have it wrapped up, as we will get to in the only other teams that have completed their series. The Knicks are tied with Atlanta. You know what I mean? I would love to be able to say something at this point to my Knicks fans that are my brothers as well. But I can't say shit right now. I can't say shit, and you'll find out why in a minute. But this series is tied 2-2. They have game 5 this evening, so it should be interesting. And this one here is kind of surprised, but I'm kind of rooting for. But now I feel kind of bad and sad now because Anthony Edwards suffered an injury. DiVincenzo also suffered an injury. So they shorthanded. But this was a good series, man. And they currently lead the series 3-2. I put it on that side because that's the way it went. And when I created the damn slide and I wasn't switching them around. So don't worry about it. It's all good. And then in this series, this was kind of as expected. Boston Celtics are leading this series 3-1 against the 76ers. So good squad, 76ers, but I think with Tatum coming back and he's kind of on another level, playing well. Jaylen Brown hasn't lost a step, of course. So, and they're a well-coached team. So it is what it is with that. So shouts out to them in that series. Got the San Antonio Spurs currently leading their series against Portland 3-1. They should be probably wrapping that series up here shortly, but still some good basketball. Portland, they're in those games halfway, majority of the time. So it's still entertaining basketball. And then, as I was stated, OKC has swept their series with the Suns. So this is our first sweep, and that we get for the first round. And now, my sadness and darkness, some bullshit here. Who would have expected this? I don't understand it myself. Secretly, you're laughing at me, and that's fine. I don't give a, you know what I mean? Everybody don't want to see me and our team be successful. I don't understand what's going on with the Pistons right now. Maybe it's all about matchups, right? And Magic are definitely figuring things out when it comes to their offense. Turnovers like crazy, got them all discombobulated. So, and they still talking about Detroit being able to come back. If that is the case, I'm a Pistons fan, and that's the team in the NBA. That's the team I root for. But I don't think it's gonna happen. And shouts out to the Magic though, man. You know what I mean? The young boys are definitely playing some basketball, and they're just getting outmatched and outplayed. So that is what it is. So I think I was in denial about putting it the other way. But the Magic are leading the series 3-1. And that is your NBA update. You know what I mean? And lastly, I will get on. It'll be about a 30-minute show. Last thing I'm going to discuss with the people is shenanigan of the week. Shenanigan of the week, and I had to do it. I had to talk about it because, Ray J is our real life Sir Smoke a Lot. Every time he do an interview, bro, every time it's entertaining. I don't know what the game is. Maybe it's a character that's never been created, I guess, other than Sir Smoke a Lot. But man, I saw one where he started out normal. He ended up behind the couch. It's the second time he talked to Cam Newton, and it was just as wild. Like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just know that sometimes he's gonna end up behind a chair. He's gonna do something crazy. You know what I mean? It was like the doctor said I need a backiotomy. Like my mama. And then he did. You know what I mean? It was like, but I'm trying to talk about this. And man, it is just freaking-taining. So he's definitely the shenanigan. We always up to shenanigans. So it's perfect. But man, absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, hey, so that's this week, man. Much better, solid performance, solid outing. I think so, But hopefully you enjoyed it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be here every Tuesday morning. You know what I mean? Celebrating the morning show on the weekend. Once the season gets started, you definitely want to be involved because we're going to dissect that game. Actually have some plays to run. Man, it's going to be fantastic. So I hope you guys are on for the ride, man. Shouts out to all the giant content creators in the community. Appreciate your support. I'm a fan of y'all. Hope you're a fan of mine. Hope to earn your fandom. You know what I mean? But it's always a good time with the Shakedown 2.0. This is Shakedown Shenanigans. I'm your host, Lastrellpoet, but they call me LRP. And as I wish y'all a good day, be safe, stay off your damn phone when you're traveling, and we'll be back next week. Yes, sir.